Hello, everybody. Welcome, all of you. And my name is Shivaraman, Director of Europe Study Center. Uh, as always, thank you so much for all your love and support. We are going to discuss a lot of topics today, very interesting ones, especially pertaining to the current trends, so that all will have a good idea when it comes to abroad education, what is currently happening, how to avoid the wrong ones, and how to select the good ones. That's what we are going to discuss today. And as always, the format is very simple. You all can type your question to this number 9884457722. I will immediately get it on my screen and I will answer for the same. Okay. And of course, as a small token of appreciation, since you spend time to ask us questions, we also give you a small gift. This is just a token of appreciation for the time that you have spent. Okay. So September 2026, January 2026 applications are open. Already 500 plus students have enrolled with us from our 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore. Thank you so much. And nowadays, why I wanted to do this live with this topic is, since Canada refusing 80% of the visa, Australia, New Zealand 50% visa refusal, and you have to spend crores of rupees. And US, we all know what is the commotion happening. Now, everybody is promoting European countries, which I am very happy, personally speaking, because I want everybody to promote European countries, like how they promote US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, etc., etc. But are they promoting the right European universities, the top public universities? Again, no. The private universities in Europe or the low-ranked public universities in Europe, the other agents and consultants are promoting again the same issue like US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. Why they are being promoted, meaning especially the wrong universities in these countries, because commission. This is what is the problem. Again and again and again it's happening. And this is why we wanted to create this awareness. Whenever you join an institutions whose focus is only to make money, and even at microscopic level, you go join those institutions and search for quality education, you will not find it. Sorry. Whereas when the institution's focus is non-commercial education, when the student studies there, he gets all sorts of benefits. For example, our country's NIT, IIT and IIM. When the institution's focus is to only make money, then operation success, patient no more. They teach all sorts of inferior education, inferior quality of syllabus, lack of qualified professors. They do all these things, print the degrees, finally blame the younger generation. They say Gen Z kid is not focusing, they don't have talent, they don't have skill set, They make all these sorts of false claims and blames. Why? Students are always the soft target. This is what is the problem. Because you blame a student, in most likely of the cases, he may not be able to reply back. There is no joy or no courage in targeting a person who cannot respond back to you. Please, I will never, me or my team members, we will never blame the younger generation. We did not give them high quality education. You sit and ask them to memorize still. We still write record notes. We all say AI, cyber security, this, that. Then why are we writing record notes? Can anybody answer? Nobody will answer. Everything has become for namesake. But final blame, everything on the students. Even parents started to think, oh, I think my son is not good, my daughter is not good. Why? Why blame the younger generation? Give them high quality, productive education, purposeful education, objective education. Then ask them 1 million, 1 trillion questions, the kids will answer. This is what it is. And this is what I've been fighting for. And once we eliminate all the unwanted activities or substandard practices, what is left out? High quality education for the children. That's how it is. And any questions you wish to ask me regarding your education, abroad studies, you can text to this number 9884457722. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. And also when it comes to the European countries processing, this is our 16th year in abroad education industry, exclusively promoting European countries. But even then, we need to be on our toes to be precisely finishing up all these applications and delivering. Even in my 16th year, because the process is long, the entry requirement should match, the credit should match, the universities that he has studied should be eligible. All these requirements are there and not in a UK, US, Australia, New Zealand, Canada's commission paying university. They need only one document. What do they need? All that they need is, does your father have money or not? Simple requirement. Your father has money, congratulations, you are eligible for abroad studies. They will give you a form like this, you need to fill it up. There they will ask you what your father is doing, and then what is your annual income. Based on that only they will decide what sort of commission paying university we can give you and loot the money. This is what is happening. And when a student comes to our office, we don't ask him, where is your father working? Where is your mother working? What is your yearly income? What is your budget plan? We don't ask such degrading, foolish questions. And we work with a mission. And am I doing any social service, any charity? No. But how we differ? Anything which is not useful for the younger generation, just for the sake of making money, never ever will I promote it. Never ever. Never ever. In my 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore, I have not sent a single student for UK or Ireland. All these 1-year degrees, completely useless in majority of the cases. And I have not sent a single student abroad for useless PG diploma courses. Never. Again I say, anything which is not beneficial for the student community, we will not promote it. And also please remember, if you follow this one simple formula or one simple point, you cannot go wrong in abroad education. You know what is that? You approach any agent consultant, no problem. All your wish was. I'm nobody to say don't go here, don't go there. But when the agent says, no, I do free services, you don't have to pay anything for my work that I do on your application, immediately run away several thousand miles from him. Why? Whenever the agent says, I am doing free services, means he is joining you into a university which pays commission. Lower the university's quality, ranking, etc., higher the commission. Will the agent promote, universities with less commission? No. He will only promote universities with maximum commission. I am not telling about everybody, but 99%. And look at this sheet. This is UK commission sheet. They say, if you join 1 to 9 students, you get 7%, 8% commissions. And you join 50 students in the same university, the commission structure goes directly to 15%. For your MLM marketing, students are being paid victims here. They are victims, innocent victims. The only mistake that they did is to approach your abroad education consultancy for input, for advice. This is what it is. And I saw a video in an abroad education promoting company. They were so aggressively promoting a university in the US. I just was so curious because I have never heard that university's name in my lifetime. But they were so much praising about that particular university. When I went into their website, they hardly had 4 to 5 programs with huge amount of tuition fees in their website. And why are these agents promoting those such shady colleges, degraded ones? Why don't you promote the top public universities in Europe? In US? Why are you promoting that particular university so aggressively? Why? They pay 10 to 15, 20% of the tuition fees as commission. And those company owners and those counselors promoting those degraded universities for the commissions, just ask one question to yourself. Will you send your daughter, your son to that particular university? Yes or no? If you are sending your daughter, your son, then send other children also. No problem. I have no issues. But you very well know you will not send your children to those such universities. Why? Because you know the reality. These are rubbish. You know that very well. And you may ask, sir, what are you doing? Yeah. We promote the top public universities in that particular country. Please go watch our YouTube channel. I promote universities like TU Delft in Netherlands, KTH in Sweden, Politecnico di Milano in Italy, KU Leuven in Belgium, NTNU in Norway, Helsinki in Finland, Kaunas University of Technology in Lithuania, Slovak University of Technology in Slovakia. So the top public universities in that particular country is what we promote. And moreover, our own staff members' children are studying in these universities. For your kind information, we don't only preach, we practice what we preach. And I don't give any free services. No, I openly explain what is the charges with the GST in the bank account. Many companies do not even have GST number. When you don't follow the law of the land, how do you even give input and correct guidance to the students? These are all happening because younger generation and parents still sit and believe all these false and fake promises. You will get job easily. Your life is settled. You will confirmly get a job. I will get you scholarship. I will 100% get you PR. Getting jobs are so easy. When are we going to stop believing all these things? No such promises from Europe Study Center. Believe in lack of skills. Do not believe in lack of jobs. Focus and study and develop your skill set. Spend less, learn more. Life is once, makes the most out of it. This is what is our ideology. And we request the students not to sell their ancestral properties and go abroad. Never. We have 2 questions. Let's read. And by the way, anybody wanting to ask me questions, please text to this number. I will immediately get it on the screen and I will answer for the same. So Nandu, Sweden and Finland have high tuition fees for international students. But how can I study there for around 2 lakhs or find other free education options? Nandu, please understand, when I say free or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure, it includes all European countries. For example, countries like Sweden, Finland, Netherlands, the fees is always on the higher side. But whereas when you consider Germany, Belgium, Czech Republic, Italy, the fees is on the lower side. And there is no quality difference whether you study in a Belgium or a Sweden or a Norway or a Finland or a Germany. Quality of education, when it comes to the top public universities in the European Schengen countries, it's just the same. So based on your comfort level, when it comes to the financials, you can plan accordingly. And also please look into the living expenses. Living expenses starts from 30,000 rupees per month. So I hope it answers your question. Sanjay, hi sir, do we need any work experience before doing masters? Absolutely 99% not required, brothers and sisters. Because our neighbor uncle will say, the old school model, why don't you work for a few years, then plan for your abroad studies? No, we always encourage students to finish up the education, set aside the books, then hit the job market with complete force, vigor and acceleration. That's very important. Job work experience, 95% of the programs is not required. So you can text back to the same number, schedule an appointment, visit us, free counseling again, come collect all information and then you can plan. Okay, and we do free webinar every Wednesday, every Sunday for the past 5 years, 7:30 p.m. live. Tell me one company in entire India doing webinar, free webinar for 5 years, twice a week. One company, open challenge. Nobody will do such things. Only Europe Study Center. That too, whatever I'm talking about Europe Study Center, my 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore, not the other places. So we've been constantly creating this awareness and directly and indirectly creating lot of information and cutting out students from them making wrong decisions. So that's how it is. Any more questions you wish to ask me, you can text in this number. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And plus we have posted 100 interviews in our YouTube channel. 100 interviews of our students whom we had sent, who studied in a top public university in Europe and currently working in European countries. 100 interviews. This also open challenge. Nobody can do it. And if they are going to do it, hats off to them. But please specify what is the money they spend for their education in so-called Australia, US, UK, Canada, and have they repaid their education loans. That also you please specify in the interviews, because I promote free education or affordable education. This is what is most important. Students should not be fooled in the name of abroad education. This is there, that is there, so easy. No. We need to go with a clear thought process, clear vision, clear agenda, and with complete focus. You need to do that with an affordable cost and win the game. As simple as that. And don't expect me to say, I will give you scholarship, your job is confirmed, I will get you, what to say, scholarship, discount in tuition fees, nothing. But still, I have posted 100 interviews in my YouTube channel of my kids working in Europe. Till date, touchwood, I maintain 99% visa success ratio. Can any agent consultant match my numbers? Absolutely not possible. 99% visa success ratio in my 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore. Very simple, straightforward process. And we don't judge the students based on these bloody marks. No. Just because a student has low marks, the society brands him as a poor student, average student. His life is done. This is how the society talks. And whereas the students having highest mark, we all start to think, okay, he is only going to achieve everything. No. With this memory-based education system, and the marks cannot decide anything in life. Maybe it can decide some admissions. I'm not telling no. But anybody telling you have low mark, these, that, don't believe all these things. Don't believe. And European university selects the students not based on just your marks or your father's bank balance. Students who are interested to study are most welcome to study in a European public university. Okay. So, next question from Gopal. I'm working as a game developer right now. Can I go to Europe for gaming industry? I completed BE in computer science in 2025. I'm planning to do my master's in computer graphics in Europe. Is that good? Gopal, see, for example, the computer graphics and the gaming technology are very narrow field. Okay. At the PG level, if you could take a broader field and start to apply for working in jobs in this particular segment, becomes much easier and pretty safe. Okay. That's very important. I hope I have answered your question. 2025 you are passed out. 2026 will be a beautiful time for you to apply. Contact us, collect information. You can plan, my dear friend. Next again from Sanjay. Does history of arrears affects joining in public universities in Schengen countries? Nothing to worry. Okay. As long as you are interested to study, you contact us. We will guide you. History of arrears is not a problem. But those, please, for example, spouse visa, dependent visa, I'm just going there for fun, part-time jobs, I want citizenship, these, that and all, please don't contact us. We don't work with such profiles. Sir, I am interested to study. You may have other issues. That is not a problem. I am interested to study. Alone contact us, please, so that you will also save your time. I will also save my time. This is very important. The company's name is very clear. Europe Study Center. Not Europe Part-Time Job Center, Europe Scholarship Center, or Europe Confirmed Job Center. No. Okay. So that's how it is. Any more questions you wish to ask me? You can text me in this particular number. I'll be more than happy to answer you all. And we are coming up with a lot of different options. We have even recently launched an immersion program where students will go to a European country for a week's time, get connected with the industries and companies. We are going to launch that. And very soon we are going to also launch semester abroad program where students studying in good Indian universities will be able to travel to European country and get exposed to European technologies, European professors, European companies, European culture for a week's time, or sorry, for example, for an entire semester. They can stay in that particular country, get to know the locals. It's a one excellent experience. And nowadays I have started to tell youngsters of late, by the time you become 25 years old, you should have visited 25 countries. And you will see the next 25 years where life takes you. 25 years, you somehow visit 25 countries. And with Schengen visa, you get access to 29 countries straight away. And many youngsters, sorry to say, many have never traveled anywhere. Just a holiday, they would have gone for 4 or 5 days here and there. No, traveling, exploring to other cultures, meaning staying there for months together. Not as a tourist. This is when the entire thought process of life opens up. The universe aligns itself to show you greater heights. But when you don't want to go anywhere, for example, what happens here is, when I send a student, He goes to abroad in my university, he studies well, he gets an employment, he is well settled there. They will praise the university, they will praise the country, they will praise Europe Study Center, and they will also say, yeah, Shivaraman did a good job. Yes. If at all the student goes to that European university, he hardly attends any lecture. He fully focuses on part-time job and he doesn't finish the degree on time, or he doesn't get an employment. And what will these people blame? Europe Study Center is not good, Shivaraman is not good, Europe University is not good. Because we live in a modality where we always blame others for our mistakes. This is what we request to change. I'm not advising anybody. In none of my videos I advise anybody. No. But when it comes to blaming others, we should never do that. Take the ownership on you. I am in this position because I worked for it, or I did not work for it. As simple as that. Just because a student went abroad, he or she is successful, doesn't mean you will also be easily successful. No. Just because somebody went abroad, my own student, he is not successful, doesn't mean you are not going to be successful. And some students, when they don't visit the university or attend all the classes, of course, they are not going to be successful. And Europe Study Center is the only company which tells the younger generation, don't do part-time jobs, focus on study. Any Tom, Dick and Harry tells you, you can do part-time job, you can earn a lot of money. Just keep the phone down with those people. They are just trying to lure you into that. I open challenge. Will any agent consultant say, don't do part-time job when you go abroad, sit and study, focus, develop your skills and aim for a full-time job? And also give you affordable living expenses starting from 30,000 rupees? No. For example, I don't know, in UK, living expenses is like lakhs of rupees. And people are working part-time. They hardly study for 3-4 hours a week. Balance time is part-time. Will anybody take 40 lakhs education loan and study for 3-4 hours a week and work in a KFC or a McDonald's? I fail to understand this economics. This is how it is. So next is from another question from Chandru. So hi sir, I am Chandru. I am studying BSc Physics. Wow. In the era of every student only studying artificial intelligence, data science, data analytics, machine learning, cyber security. This is what I see. At this level, you know what is going to happen, my dear friends? You will very soon see LKG, A section for artificial intelligence, LKG B section for big data, C section for cyber security, and LKG D section for data science. This is what is going to happen, and parents will pay 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs fees also for that. This is going to happen at this level if we are going to travel. So physics, excellent course. Please go for it. Do not change your domain. Let's see into the question. MSc Astrophysics course, can I have an opportunity? See, when it comes to astrophysics, there are only limited options. So choose a wider perspective. This is what I'm trying to say. You can narrow it down when it comes to your research, but when it comes to PG level, for you to maximize your opportunities, always please have a wider scope. For instance, I don't suggest anybody aerospace, aeronautical at UG level. No. UG level, I suggest the mechanical engineering, so that the scope is always wider. The technological environment takes a rapid change every day, every hour. Don't narrow down yourself to a particular option and get stuck. Next question. Good noon. I am Anthony. I am currently working as a banker. Super. So I want to take financial knowledge to next level. So I want to ask, European countries have a real scope in finance fields in upcoming era. If it has, what would I do to go through Europe through you? Anthony, welcome. Thank you so much. And we have banking, we have like finance, banking and investment, specific course for people, bankers like you. So of course, they are doing excellently well in finance or accounting or fintech. Lot of developments these European public universities are doing. All you need to do to go to European countries is just call this number after this session or even during this session. Contact us. We'll be more than happy to help you, my dear friend. Not a problem. Thanks for your question, Anthony. Very nice question. Rakesh, hi sir. I applied for Erasmus Mundus Joints program. I am sure that I will get admitted in that program. So if yes, can I consult you for further visa process only? Rakesh, we would love to give you some inputs if at all you want to ask questions, but I start from start till end. I do only the complete process, not the, not just the parts. Okay. Any more questions, students? You can ask me. I'll be more than happy to answer you guys. And we also say this. Life is once. Travel, meet a lot of people, get exposed to a lot of new culture, and make friends all across the globe. That's very, very important. And of course, be the best in your subject. And when it comes to promoting European countries, everybody is promoting Europe now. I am happy, but you should have a lot of knowledge. When a student, after his mechanical, he is coming and asking you, I want to do material science, that education counselor should know what is material science. Is a mechanical student eligible for material science? Will the credits match? For material science, the student should study PhD or not? You should know all these basic fundamental information. Without that, you cannot guide a student, or please don't guide such students. Please. If you don't know it, please avoid. And whether a biotechnology student, can he study bioinformatics? Can an electrical engineering student study energy engineering? What is the prerequisite? Can a biotechnology student study bioinformatics? So these sort of clarity, the education counselor should have. Sorry to say, not many know these things. I'm not telling everybody, majority of them, they don't know all these things. So they just only push the students into the universities and colleges where their company says they get more commission. This is what is happening. So be cautious when it comes to, those aspects, and they are just promoting because UK, US, Australia, Canada, it's all either the doors are shut, it's all saturated, unemployment issues, huge tuition fees, students are not getting education loan, and plus students who are studying there are being kicked out. All these things are happening. So that's why they are now looking into European universities. Are they promoting top public universities in Europe? No, again, not everybody again. There are exceptions. People can say, I'm not doing what you are saying and all those things. I'm talking about the majority. So this is what I wanted to say in this live session. So be cautious, and any company you give your opportunity for them to process your application, super. See to it that whether they have the track record, and what is their years of experience, and what is their presence, and what are their success stories, and what they are promising, and are they delivering, and what is the visa success ratio. All these things you need to look into it. Then take a call. Okay, this is why I wanted to make this video. Everybody promoting Europe, but the ground reality, do you know the fundamentals? And many countries, they have nostrification, legalization processes, which they have no clue about. And I'm ready to help anybody, have there any questions regarding the processing, because I have no problem in sharing my information. I have 15, 16 years of experience, the maximum in the country, not only me, my entire team members, the maximum in the country. Dedicatedly promoting European Schengen countries for 15, 16 years, only Europe Study Centers, 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore. So contact us even if you have any doubts. We'll be more than happy to help you all. Okay. So that's it. I've answered all the questions, and I know that you will have plenty of other questions. Please text to this number. I will share you the upcoming free webinar link, and you can, plan for the same. And I liked Anthony's question, because he is currently working. And see, nowadays what is happening in India, once they start to work, they never come back to education. But he is successfully working in a bank, and now he wants to study further and develop his skill set. Hats off. So this session's best question, gift voucher goes to our friend Anthony. Anthony, congratulations, and I wish you the best, and of course to all the other students who ask questions. And I hope you liked this format, and I've been completely transparent and open in creating awareness and telling the students what is happening, what is not happening, and which is good, which is bad. And I hope you guys like these formats. I'll be constantly doing such sessions, and my team member is also nowadays posting questions, YouTube live sessions, Instagram live sessions, plenty of activities we do. In a week, my dear friends, we do 6 live shows, 2 webinar, 2 YouTube, 2 Instagram, 6 days. All the working days we post a live, and we connect with the audience, and we give them answers, we give them clarity, and nowhere without false promises. In the entire 33 minutes, 34 minutes I have spoken, nowhere I told I will give you free education, your offer letter is confirmed, I will get you scholarship, your job is confirmed, these, that. No. No false promises, no fake commitments, just plain, simple truth and clarity. Okay. Thank you so much for all your love and support. So we'll be more than happy to uh, assist you and take your application to top European public universities. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.